bad news. I lost another set of footage. Not on purpose. But, I may have, messed around with some settings in the recordings and trying to get better quality video for you guys. And, I'll just insert a little clip of what that footage turned out looking like. Those weren't still frames. That was live video. Not pretty, was it? So, things happened. Things were did. Fences were did. Torches were did. Some iron gathering was did. But y'all don't get to see that. I'm so unhappy with it. I am so unhappy with it because it was not a bad recording session and I was looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So I guess instead I will pull in episode 1 again and insert clips of what happened via the replay mod. Since I can't use clips from the actual recording footage, I spent about 2 to 3 hours testing various recording settings. So as I'm speaking, this better be recording properly with frame rates and bit rates and all the stuff that's supposed to happen when you record a video for YouTube. I am really frustrated. But I guess that comes with learning something new, right? You know, you think you got it and then you change one little thing and screw the whole thing up. Where's my C key? There it is. I'm so frustrated I can't even like press the right keys right now. Yeah, I'll show you some clips and I'll figure out what else to do with this episode because those clips probably really won't be long enough to do much with. I may insert some of the old audio in, depending on if it matches what I'm doing out here in the world. I may just make this like an episode 2-3, 3-2, episode 2/3. I'm pacing because I don't know what to do, and I'm really hoping this doesn't happen again with this particular recording. It should be fine. I tested it, I remuxed it, I rendered it, and it looked fine. And then I didn't touch any settings because it looked fine. So I'm hoping you're actually listening to this rant right now because that means that it's fine and I can actually upload it. Sorry for the rant. I will get about on a project that's a little more interesting here in just a few moments. So to start off, I built a staircase from the center of the village up to my house. I wanted an easier way to get there, and I didn't want to have to keep going around the back and jumping and using up a bunch of unnecessary hunger. It's not exactly the prettiest thing, just like most things I build, but it's very serviceable. You can also see that I added a fence around, and this was to keep monsters out from coming up the hill behind the house, and in case anything did spawn in the house, I would be able to keep it from just falling directly onto the villagers, the hope being that I could kill it before it does that. When starting a strip mine, always remember to bring a bucket of water. Now, the way I like to do my strip mining is 5 blocks high from block 11 and 2 wide at 2 joining chunks. That way, when I do clear the diamonds out of a chunk, I can clearly label it and know that the only thing left is basic resources. So at this point, I had checked the footage, clearly wasn't happy with it because it was bad, and decided to farm to cool off. Something mundane that you don't necessarily need to be recording, but I did anyways. I also went about rescuing this particular villager who got himself stuck on the roof and refused to come down. I also decided it would be a good idea to get our sheep and cow and chicken situation sorted. You need leather, you need wool, you need mutton and beef. So I went about gathering up all those guys. As well as more strip mining, because what better thing to do when you're just frustrated with not getting anything done than strip mining? And I ended up mining through the top half of 4 chunks. And I didn't find a single diamond. Found lots of resources, but not a single diamond. So here's a montage of a bunch of strip mining. Eventually, I got kind of tired of strip mining, as one does, and decided that I needed to decorate my house up just a little bit. So I got some leaves to make some bushes, found some flowers, gathered up some sugarcane and some vines, and went about making things a little prettier. And there we have it. We are all caught up with the clips, and I realized why maybe I shouldn't be recording voice in separate files, because the quality of the voice kind of went up and down. Now, I processed it all the same way, so I'm assuming it's because I'm sitting at different distances. Like, this is not an expensive microphone, folks. It just works, and that's all I really care about at the moment. But we've got everything kind of settled out. There's our sheep. We've started our rainbow sheep farm. Chickens. Oh, there's the cat. I was wondering where that cat went. Cows, and our villagers are still trapped in their houses for their own protection, of course. This has been yet another technical difficulties challenge, hasn't it? Yikes. I promise I'll get a real episode out soon. I have to, otherwise this is just gonna be a failed series. Ugh, we don't need none of that. Well, thanks for joining me if you actually watched this all the way through. There's not much to subscribe to, but hey, if you feel like it, go for it. I wouldn't mind. Make sure you hit that villager bell over there for notifications if you're feeling so inclined. So again, if you made it this far, good job. I'm gonna try to entertain you. I swear it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.